is meant for ASARI Dokubo, Medford, good head. That is the name. But I want to tell you that that good head that is there belonged to his father, not to him, because his head is not good. In the history of Kalabali, I have made research and contact to find out whom ASARI Dokubo's father was. ASARI Dokubo's father have never constituted any nuisance all through his life. Up to today, there is no record in the land of Kalabari that the man that begat the pig in the creek known as ASARI Dokubo have ever used any defamatory statement against any tribe or clan in Biafra land. And I use this song to open this program so that he will enjoy it. He will hear where his name was mentioned. I may not understand the language, but I know it is part of this movement, nation we are fighting for, which is Biafra. Now, if you are watching me for the first time, my name is Mazi Kem Ago Biafran Kembo Nana Biafra. Ezenwife no wanine. Ezenwife means the king of light. Anywhere I go, if there's darkness, there must be light there, because I must illuminate that particular place that I've come to. That is how I'm going to illuminate your understanding, your sense of reasoning, your listenership this morning with this explosive program I want to do on ASARI Dokubo, titled ASARI Dokubo Listen. Ndi Igbo, listen. On this platform, as it is hot, na so me I dey talk am. I am a man that fears nobody, but I respect everybody. When you talk of Kalabari as a kingdom of its own, they are peace-loving people. They are law-abiding people. Kalabari as a nation or as a people are not violence in nature. I am speaking based on findings, based on discovery, based on information that is accessible to everybody. Kalabari are not a people, they are not a violent people. The only Kalabari son that I have ever heard or seen spewing rubbish from his mouth is only but ASARI Dokubo. His own father, whom he always bragged with, his name has never been a violent man. Biafrans, whatever I'm telling you on this platform, you can go and checkmate whatever I'm saying. His father was never a Muslim. This man came from a Christian family background called ASARI Dokubo. Now I am going to dissect him in a way he will understand, because I've listened to so many people that talked about ASARI Dokubo, but I think there is something that is missing somewhere that I want to fix. You know, when you are a child of a troublesome person or a troublemaker, when you pass, people will be pointing at you, say, look at him, that is the son of a troublemaker. When you are a child of a thief, if your father happened to be a criminal, when you pass, people will say, look at him or look at her, that is a child of a criminal. The father happened to be a thief or the mother happened to be a thief. When your father is a propagandist, they will know the children of that person as children of a propagandist. And whatever you say, people will begin to say that is how the father is, or that is how the mother is. the same thing applies to a child of a killer. When you pass, they say, the father used to kill, he's going to kill you. If he's a child of a thief, keep your things well. The father used to be a thief. He had passed the blood of stealing into him. But I am sorry to say this. Having done my proper investigation on the background of the man you call ASARI Dokubo, the father was never found in all these things I made mention of. Even the grandfather and the great grandfather were not violents. They were not fools. They were not like money mongers, like the way ASARI Dokubo can do anything to make money. I am not here to tell you the history of ASARI Dokubo's background, but I'm here to connect something that has been disconnected. And in my own dialect, in my own language, our people say, after this program, I want you to connect all the dots and ask the man that called himself ASARI Dokubo, since your father is not a thief, since your father is not a violent type, since your father, I'm talking to his direct father, since your father is not a sellout, since your father is not a troublemaking person, and the clan where your father comes from, known as Kalabari, is not a troublemaking clan, who are you? And who begat you? Where did you come from? Who gave birth to you? Who impregnated your mother? And how did you come to be the opposite of whom your father is? Share this program and tag ASARI Dokubo. You can tag him on ASARI Dokubo Foundation. You can tag him on, I forgot some of his platform, but once you mention ASARI Dokubo, you will see all his platform. Tag him. Let him come and listen. Because ASARI Dokubo, as a person, is the opposite of the clan I know as Kalabari. And ASARI Dokubo is not capable. ASARI Dokubo is not able. ASARI Dokubo did not have the capacity to drag the Ijo people and Kalabari people in extension, in particular, into a tribal conflict with the great Igbo nation where I come from. I want you to listen and listen attentively. I want to repeat again that ASARI Dokubo do not have the capacity, do not have the moral ability to drag the whole Ijo nation and Kalabari people in particular in a tribal conflict with the great Igbo nation. Because according to the history which he narrated on his platform, his ancestors also came from Igbo and Ozuakoli, to be precisely. The reason why I am saying this is because if I did not explain this to some of you that do not know whom ASARI Dokubo is, you may be trying to connect him with his peaceful, loving father. You may be trying to connect him with his peaceful clan of Kalabari where he came from. You may be thinking that this man has something like in connotation with the place he claimed he came from. The answer is no. The people of Kalabari are kind, very respectful, very peaceful, law-abiding, and peace-loving people, as long as I know. And based on fact that is on the ground. Now I will tell you people what and why ASARI Dokubo is doing what he's doing. Because if I don't explain this to you people, that is why I say you should connect him, you should tag him. He knows me very well. When you look at my face, immediately he knows me by person, by name. Once you look at my face, you say, yes, I know him. He knows me. I have met with him one-on-one. I'm not saying that somebody told me to tell somebody to told him. I have seen him one-on-one and he knows me. Mazi is my name. Means in a family, you don't look like a father. You don't look like a mother. Whom will you look like? It's either you resemble your maternal home or from your paternal home. But you must take something from your mother's genealogy and your father's genealogy. In a case where you don't take anything from your mother and father's genealogy, who are you? I want to tell each and every one of you that is watching this program today as it is hot on this platform that ASARI Dokubo is on a mission to create an unnecessary confusion and tribal battle between the great Igbo nation and their brother, the Ijaw people. He was on a mission. He is a paid agent to cause confusion among these two great nations that are under one country, one nation we are fighting for, that is known as Biafra. What ASARI Dokubo wants is for the great Igbo people to begin to fight the Ijaw people, to begin to fight the Kalabara people, so that the mission which the caliphate sent him will come to fruition. But people like us are here. Only Ekechi, Ayana Togesi, because he doesn't take from his father with this attitude of his. He doesn't take from his mother with this attitude of his. He doesn't take from his paternal home, neither did he took it from his maternal home. And I want to tell him something that the world may also listen and know, that he forgot about himself. You see, ASARI Dokubo, you doesn't look like your father. You doesn't take the attitude of your father. You don't take the attitude of your great-grandfather. You happen to be a bloody liar, whom I cannot even ascertain your pathology background. I cannot ascertain your lineage. You, ASARI Dokubo, I'm talking to you. Example, you have brothers and you have sisters. How many of your brothers, how many of your sisters are on Facebook spewing rubbish, talking against a great nation of Igbo, lying against your ancestors, claiming what your ancestors did not do, all in the name of causing confusion and causing tribal disengagement between these two great people under one nation of Biafra. Your sisters have never come online to spew any rubbish. Your brothers have never come online to spew rubbish against any clan in Ijaw land, in Ogoni land, in Kalabari land. Never, ever, ever. Only you, the man on mission. I want you to listen. I am going to make sure that I'm using Igbo and English to speak, that those who doesn't understand Igbo language will understand from the part that they should, and those who doesn't understand Igbo language will should understand it the part they should. But in general, I want the people of Kalabari, I want the people of Ijaw, I want the people of Urobo, Ishekiri, Anang, all the people from the so-called Niger Delta to understand the reason why the man you call ASARI Dokubo is doing what he's doing today. There have been peace among the people of Ijo, among the people of Urobo, among the people of Anang, Efik, Igbo from time immemorial. The issue of conflict among these people I made mention of most at times is because of dragging of land. Like the land boundary between Okreka and the next community, they may be having dispute, which is natural. Even in Koharan is there. Land dispute problem have been there. Even in the Bible, the land dispute problem is there. Even in Israel, there's land dispute in Israel for thousands and millions of years, and up to this moment, it is still being fought. Modakeke and the Ife, there was a land dispute problem that caused uproar that brought the killing of each other. Even Aguleri and Umuleri, there was a land dispute problem. So this land dispute problem is what is common all over the world. Go and look at Russia. Go and look at Russia and what they call it, this country that departed from Russia that are fighting on because of land disputes. Ukraine. Go and look at the history. You will understand that it is land dispute. But communal crash between Kalabari, Ijo, which is Kalabari is in Ijo, and Igbo have never been in any history book. There is no communal crash between the Igbos and the Ijos. In the history of mankind, I want you to go and check the history because I know that the history is not in the curriculum of Nigeria educational system. What we have is land disputes. Now my papa get this land. Now my great-grandfather get this land. You are encroaching into my land. You should go back a little bit. This is the boundary between this and that. That is the only problem we have. But there is no historical facts or connection of dispute between the Igbos and Ijo people. I am talking about years after years and millions of years before the birth of the people that began the people, that began the people, that began the people, that began the people, up to 500 generations that begat the person that gave birth to the man you call ASARI DOKUBO. In the history of Old Eastern region, which Enugu State was the capital of Old Eastern region, which Kalabari was under the leadership of Enugu State as capital of Eastern region, which River State in general, Cross River, Akwa Ibom, were under the leadership of Enugu State as the capital of Old Eastern region. There was no communal crash between the Igbos and the Ijos. Then how do you think that a mosquito like ASARI DOKUBO, I call you a mosquito is even big. Oh. Mosquito is even big. Abuse is the smallest ant, the black one, that when it stings you, when you scratch it, that place will swell up. Abuse, you are as little, Abuse is bigger than you to cause communal crash between the Jaws and the Igbos. You are too small. You are like an Abuse. Abuse is the smallest ant, the smallest one, like bedbug is change. Bedbug is big. It's very, very big compared to whom ASARI DOKUBO is in the mission that he was trying to carry out, which is mission that can never be accomplished. Some people may be afraid of you because when you talk, you bring out gun, you show gun. Me, I am the bullet in that you are gone. So I fear no gun. Now I want to talk to you. You are too small. Like, you are just like a pinch of a dust compared to what you think that you are or how big that you think that you are. trying to cause problem between the two brothers, the Ijos and Igbo. And in extension, your progenitors are from Igbo, which you use your own mouth to confess that your progenitors are of Igbo extraction. Now, for you to come and tell the world that your father sold Igbo in slave trade, that your fathers sold Igbos, that your fathers do this, that your father do that, it is as a sign of stupidity, laziness, myopicness, and I don't know, I'm still looking for a word, the right words to compare this guy, the great Igbo nation. King Jaja of Opobo happened to be an Igbo man. King Jaja of Opobo happened to be an Igbo man. Where is Opobo located today? If in the next 300 years to come, somebody from Opobo will come out now and claim that the people of Opobo were selling Igbos, because by that time there may not be history left for them to know that the people of Opobo, the kingdom of Opobo, was established by an Igbo man named as King Jaja of Opobo. He became a king there. That is how your progenitors, ASARI DOKUBO, migrated from Igbo land to Kalabari land, where you are now raising your shoulder, where you are now trying to tell the world that you are the king and you have been selling Igbos, while your progenitors came from the place, the same place where you claim that your progenitors were selling. Are you trying to tell us that your progenitors were sold to Kalabari people? Is that the message you are trying to tell us? Is that the information you want to sell to us? That your progenitors were bought by Kalabari people? Because Kalabari kingdom have been existing for thousands of years before your progenitors left Uzuakoli to Kalabari. Biafrans, what I'm saying today is a history. In fact, I'm trying to set up the record and project it towards the brain of those people that were listening and following this fool who doesn't know where he came from, because his father have never been violence. His father have never been a merchant, a slave merchant. I dare ASARI DOKUBO to unveil any historical book that recorded that Kalabari people were selling Igbos, and who wrote it. Because the caliphate have contracted you, which I am going to analyze here. I'm going to explain it to every layman to understand the mission you have embarked on. And if you don't take time, that mission will consume you, because you are as small as an abose compared to the size you are seeing yourself, thinking that you can actually cause problem between the Ijo people and Igbo people, which was the mission of the caliphate. Once they achieve it, okay, now ASARI have caused problem between Igbos and the Kalabari people and the Ijo people in the station. Now they are fighting each other. That divide and rule strategy, which they have been using to pipe you people low, to divide you people and rule over you people, and making you people fetching water from where you are defecating for many years, for over 100 years, was destroyed by the man you think you are fighting called Mazi Nnamdi Kanu today. It was destroyed completely with fact and figures. The unity between the Ijo people, the Igbo people, the Anang people, the Ishekiri people, the Urobo people, the Isoko people, all these people and Yoma people, we are enjoying peace and harmony for hundreds and thousands of years. before your progenitors who migrated from Ozakoli to Kalabari Kingdom, where they later became, your progenitor later became a king in that kingdom, just as King Jaja of Opobo also migrated from Igbo land, which is Imo State. And today, you are coming out to tell the world that you have progenitors we are selling Igbos. Now, if your progenitors migrated from Igbo land to Kalabari Kingdom, how do you come to tell us that your progenitors we are selling Igbos as slaves? This is what came out of your own mouth. You told the world that your name, your Igbo name, which your parents gave to you, happened to be Uzodimma. ASARI Dokubo, you claim to be Igbo man because you want to associate with your brothers and your sisters to fight for the restoration of Biafra. But at the same time, you had an ulterior motive. Then the caliphate saw you as a willing tools. They now bought you over. Now, try to use you to cause confusion and cause problem between brothers that are at peace for hundreds of years before your progenitors were given birth. Now, I want to tell you that people like Mazi is here. I am here to dismantle any of your lies. I am here to dismantle any of your cock and bull story. I'm here to dismantle any of your lies and your deceits that you are spewing outside, thinking that people were listening to you just because of your stomach. You are nothing but a stomach infrastructure human being. A pig in the creek. You should tell the world your lineage. If indeed you have an Igbo blood in you, flowing in you, you will not open your mouth. Come out in the public domain. Begin to castigate the Igbo nation. Begin to insult the Igbo nation. Do you know that when you insult the nation where your progenitor came from, you are directly and indirectly insulting your progenitors, insulting your father? The reason why I am speaking in this way is because you think that you know how to speak. You think you know how to lie. We know every of your move. 100,000 miles ahead before you make one. And I am not here to paint word. I'm here to say it the way it is. Because you have an Igbo blood in you. Your progenitors were Igbos. And you migrated to Kalabari and your parents become king there. And now you come to tell the world that your progenitors were selling Igbos. Are you trying to tell us that your progenitors were chased out of Igbo land to go and migrate and establish a palace in Kalabari Kingdom? Is that what you are trying to tell us? We are still listening. Please tag him. I want you to listen to me. He knows I doesn't fear him. I fear only the creator of heaven and earth. I'm still going to do an exposition on ASARI Dokubo's background, but not on this video. But what I'm doing now is just trying to build a preamble before I tell you why he have embarked on this journey that is going to consume him. Because this is mission we never, I repeat, this mission of the man you call ASARI Dokubo will never, ever bring disunity among the Ijaw people. Because in Ijaw land, ASARI Dokubo is not recognized as anybody. ASARI Dokubo is a man that is known with lies. He speaks from Lai Muhammad is an angel compared to the man you call ASARI Dokubo. Your mission can never be accomplished because you are too small. Now, Biafrans, listen to me. ASARI Dokubo have come out in the past to tell the world who he is, where he came from. I have the video where ASARI Dokubo said, my name is Uzodimma, my progenitors are of Igbo. I have Igbo blood running in me. He made that speech when him and the Wazurike were, pampering each other. When him and Wazurike was, working hand in hand, that is when he made that speech. I have the video. It is in my archive. I'm not good at playing video whenever I'm on live video, like trying to play somebody's video to convince you. You can go and do the research. You told us historical fact behind your progenitors. That is when you are trying to drag the attention of the caliphate to you. That is when you are trying to make them look for a way to bring you in, pay you, and make you a willing tools to bring problem to the Biafra restoration. And some people do not know. But I knew. The man, there's a guy called somebody Jack from Ijoland. What is his name? Somebody, is it Blue Jack or Black Jack, something, that was talking about Biafra restoration. He was ASARI errand boy. This man I'm talking about, is it Blue Jack or something? He was talking about Biafra restoration in favor and in support. Blue Jack, thank you very much, Karagod. In favor of the Biafra restoration and everything. And our people begin to follow him. Russell Blue Jack, thank you very much. Our people begin to follow him. He happened to be ASARI Dokubo boy. He thought we don't know. We know. We keep record. We keep record of everything that is happening. And because of the kind of men that are in this struggle, you cannot just come and say something today and tomorrow you change it without we having the record of what you have said before. So this guy came out to support the movement, to speak in support of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, because he wanted to make money out of the struggle. And along the line, he began to dispose his account details, where people should send money to him and what have you. He was working for ASARI Dokubo, and we know, and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu knew that Russell Blue Jack was ASARI Dokubo boy. He was anytime he come to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu place finish, he go back and report to ASARI Dokubo. The first day he came to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu house to visit him, he prostrated for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Like he bowed on the ground while greeting Mazi. I pictured him, I snapped him, I have the pictorial evidence of what I'm saying. When he wanted to shake Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, he bowed because he knew that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, there is nobody that is fighting for Biafra in truth and honesty as Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And each time we see our brothers and our sisters from this different area, we embrace them because together we can make great success. In division, we cannot go anywhere, but together we can. So the unity of the people from riverine area and those in the hinterland is the fear of the caliphate. The Fulani oligarchy are so much afraid of the unity of the people from the riverine area and those in the hinterland in restoration of Biafra program. So they were very, very afraid. When Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was speaking to the people of Biafra in the riverine area, there was this tension everywhere in the camp of the enemy. Look at this man. He is trying to unite them. He is trying to tell them the true story about them. He is trying to bring all of them together. And the moment he succeeds in doing that, we are finished. We can no longer bring disunity among them. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu broadcasted on Radio Biafra for 4 good years, educating our people of the importance of unity. Educating our people on the importance of coming together as a people. This was his first move. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu traveled to Ijoland. He met with kings and queens. He met with the Tornadus of Ijoland. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu met with people that matters. They all came from the creek up on the ground. They saw Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The meeting was held in Port Harcourt. And all the people, all the kings from this particular side of the world, we are all happy that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is fighting and including them to the movement. As a matter of fact, these kings from this particular side of the world, we are thanking Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, praising him and telling him thank you very much, because the fight you are fighting, the battle you are fighting is more favorable to us than you and your people living in the hinterland. ASARI Dokubo was not seen in that meeting because he is not one of those people that speak for Ijo nation. He wasn't among them. He is just a pipeline guard. Asari Dokubo happened to be an oil bunker. If there's English like that, take it. If there is not, then take it. I have invented this one. Just as Owen Rochas Okorocha said that he brought his own grammar or Hasherism, which means Ishere or Herisia, but Hashere Giga Herisi. So I'm bringing this one to you. Oil bunkering was his business. He became a militant. He became a militant, breaking pipelines, destroying his own fatherland where he claimed that his progenitors have migrated to. Little did Asari Dokubo know that all those pipelines they were breaking, that all those pipelines they were destroying. He forgot that the spillage of all those oil is going to bring unhealthy environmental situation to the people. Because of his myopicness, because of his short-sightedness, because Asari Dokubo cannot see more than 20 kilometers ahead of him, he do not know that all those oil pipeline he was breaking, that is going to destroy their waters, even though that many years of oil spillage in the land have caused a lot of problem for them. He contributed in destroying his own people with his own hand by breaking all the oil pipeline. At the time, Mazi can say, enough. Stop breaking all this oil pipeline because you are not doing our people good. I thought that Asari Dokubo was smart. He wasn't smart. He became a militant. Asari became a militant. He began to kidnap expatriates. Asari Dokubo will kidnap expatriates and ask for ransom with his boys. All these things were happening in the past. Then when he thought that the government of Buhari cannot continue to allow him to, trade on that part of oil pipeline business, which was given to him by good luck, he turned to become a Biafran. He turned to teach you about Biafra's lecture 101, Biafra lecture 102, Biafra lecture 103, Biafra lecture 104. Asari was actually lecturing you about Biafra because the contract that was given to him by good luck Jonathan was taken away from him. Do you remember when he was boasting that if Goodluck Jonathan did not win his second term in the office, that he's going to bomb Abuja, he's going to blast here, he's going to blast that. All those things is just to drag the attention of the enemies to his side. And after all said and done, what happened? After all said and done, what happened to Asari Dokubo? He couldn't do anything. He couldn't kill a chinchi. Asari could not kill a fly. His brother Jonathan was sent out of office under gunpoint. Move out of this presidential villa. Asari couldn't do anything. He couldn't even breathe. And he began to fight the government of the past government of Muhammad Buhari. He began to insult them. And he began to talk about Biafra restoration. He began to, praise Mazi Nnamdi. He began to support Mazi Nnamdi because this time around, that $1.5 million contract that is being paid to him monthly for pipeline safeguarding has been taken away from him. Asari, I know your story, and I will keep telling the whole world the truth, the reason why you are doing what you are doing. So now, while he was jumping from politics to freedom fighting, fake freedom fighting, not real freedom fighting anyways, Mazi Nnamdi was still waxing stronger, talking about one thing: give us referendum date for Biafra to be restored. Then the caliphate was busy drawing a strategy on what they should do to, bring confusion, to scatter the plan of Mazi Nnamdi. They now say the best person that should be used to do this mission was Asari Dokubo. Because now that he has been talking about Biafra, he has dragged the attention of people who were still talking about Biafra with him. Because if this man called Mazi Nnamdi is succeeding in making peace among these people from the riverine area, Don't forget that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu killed the ideology of Niger Delta, the ideology of South. Before now, you will hear everybody say, I'm from South, I'm from South, I'm from Niger Delta, I'm from Niger Delta. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Radio Biafra killed that ideology. Today, the people that they are calling South are seeing themselves as Biafrans. So the enemy are no longer contented with that. That is why they contracted him to say, you are going to be used now to cause confusion. And you know the first step you should take. You are going to break the fabrics of the unity between the Ijaw and the Igbos. Once you are able to bring something that will make the Igbos begin to hate the Ijaw, once you are beginning to say things that will make the Ijaw to hate the Igbos, once you are beginning to say things that will make these people begin to quarrel among themselves, fight against themselves, we have succeeded. How much did you need? ASARI Dokubo gave them his price. They said, okay, we are not going to give you that money on a platter of gold. You are going to do a job for us. So we'll give you a contract. And giving you that contract, you are going to continuously attacking the Igbo race. You are going to continuously fighting against the Igbo race. And you will be talking against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Any Igbo man that come out, vying for any position, vying for anything at all in Nigeria, as presidential, whatever, attack him and bring him down. That is going to spoil the relationship which has been existing for thousands of years between the Igbos and the Ijaw people. And it's going to make the Igbo begin to fight the Ijaw people. It's going to make the Ijaw people begin to fight Igbo. ASARI Dokubo, you are too small. You cannot succeed in this mission. Instead, so because of your quest for money making, because of your love for money making, you took that contract. You took that job. And I want you people to know, the people, the original instigators of this contract given to ASARI Dokubo were the OIC, Organization of Islamic Communities. The OIC, Organization of Islamic Communities, called ASARI Dokubo and make sure that they gave him this contract. In extension, the Fulani Caliphate now grab it and say, okay, yes, you are good to go, because they see him as a Muslim who can do it better for them. But believe you me, all the kings in Okreka, the Amainabo of Okreka, the king of Opoboland, even in Nembe, even in Brass, even in what they call it, in Boni, the king of Boni, all these people love what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is doing. And they can never advise anybody from Ijaw land to go out there fighting against the Igbos, because Igbos have never done anything wrong against them. Igbos are not dragging any land with them. There's no communal crisis in history of mankind between the Igbos and the Ijaws. There was no power tussle between us. So the Organization of Islamic Communities, OIC, are behind everything you see ASARI Dokubo doing today. They don't want Igbos, they don't want Biafra to go. But for him to get to Biafrans, knowing that Igbo are in the front line fighting for Biafra to be restored, you have to attack their fathers, you have to provoke their sons, you have to provoke their youth, you have to talk against them, you have to talk to them in a manner that anybody that is from that side of the world, when they listen to you, they will begin to attack the people from your side, and from there will be crashes. People will begin to fight, they will begin to fight each other, and the quest for Biafra restoration will be defeated. Biafrans, I want to reveal this to all of you, that this is the mission of the man called ASARI Dokubo. Because I can tell you categorically that in Ijaw land, if ASARI Dokubo come out in Ijaw land and speak his dialect from now till 1,000 years and call the Ijaw people to follow him, if ASARI Dokubo get 1,000 followers, if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu announce that he is coming to Ijaw land, upon the announcement that I will be in Ijaw land, 10 million people will be waiting to see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Once Mazi Nnamdi Kanu step into Ijo land, 10 million people, 10 million will be in Ijo land waiting to see the greatest freedom fighter of all time. They are tired of the oil bunkering. They are tired of oil pipeline guard chiefs. They are tired of those who are selling them, killing them for their own pockets. As I speak to you right now, there is no business of ASARI DOKUBO in his own Ijo land that employ up to 100, up to 10 people from Ijo land. None whatsoever. But go to Benin Republic. He have a business that employ hundreds of people. Why did ASARI DOKUBO not invest in Ijo land if he is a true son of Ijo land fighting for Ijo nation? What happened to Isaac Adakaboro is going to be a child's play to what is going to happen to ASARI DOKUBO, because once they are done using you, they will deflate you like tire. Once they are done with you, they will deflate. You know, the way they used to deflate tire. ASARI DOKUBO, I want you to know one thing. This mission you have embarked on is going to swallow only you. It will not affect your children because your children are innocent. It is not going to affect your wives because your wives are innocent. It's not going to affect your generations because they are innocent. It's not going to affect the Ijo nation because they are not with you in this lane. They are not. It's not going to affect even the Kalabari people because they are not in the same line with you. You are a loner on this mission. That is the promise I'm giving to you. Because if only 2 persons or in Igbo land that has the capacity, the ability to do something against everything you have spewed against the Igbo nation, if they sneeze, only 2. If they do, the breeze that comes out of their mouth will sweep you away into the lagoon in Lagos. The fishes in lagoon will eat your scrotum if they sneeze, only sneezing. Only two. And you have the effronteries to come out and be talking against the great Igbo nation. The first nation that established what is called true democracy that includes women on the planet, on this planet Earth. The people that the world are afraid of their God-given talents. The reason why your land has not been swallowed are the Igbo people who are shedding you against those enemies that want to swallow the people living within the riverine area. Are you aware that you are still breathing, doing buga, dancing naked in the market square today because of the Igbo nation? Are you aware? You are not. Okay, let me educate you a little bit. Apart from the sea movement to Kalabari Kingdom, before you enter your Kalabari Kingdom, you must pass through the land where the Igbos are living as shade, protecting that your kingdom of Kalabari. Let me start from Kalabari. Let me leave Ijo by the side. Asari, I don't know. I don't think you have sense. I'm going to remind you what you said to my hearing on the very first day I met you. I want to remind you something that you need to maybe you know you are suffering from dementia because of your size. You are on drug always. Let me remind you. You are the one that says that the fight for Biafra is more important to your people than the people of Biafra, because you doesn't have much land. Only what you have is river. And you people are living in the middle of Atlantic Ocean. That you don't have much land. That Igbos are have more land than Ijaw people. That you need the Igbo people who are living as shade. Because any force that is coming to battle the Ijaw people must pass the Igbo land before they enter any part of Ijaw land. You use your mouth to say it, Asari. Not me talking. Now you talking. Let me remind you of that. That if the enemy from the caliphate want to fight the Ijaw people, they must first battle your brothers on the hinterland called the Igbos before they will come to your Ijaw land. That is when they're coming through the land. What makes you think that the people who are living as shield on the ground is going to be people you can, talk down, insult their progenitors, and make them come to begin to fight with you people, with you people who are our brothers and sisters because of your utterance, your own common utterance. And I want to call on the kings from the riverine areas of Biafra to call this madman, this pig in the creek called ASARI DOKUBO. I want to call them to call this man to order. I know that Ijaw people are intelligent people. They are smart people. They can never dance into this tone, into this band that Fulani herdsmen, Fulani government, and the OIC have sent you to play. The Ijaw youth can never dance into that with you. We know what you are doing. Because of hunger in the land, they have contracted you, giving you money, millions, to bring people from Ijaw land to go as a Ebubago and be killing Igbo people in Imo State, in Anambra State, in Enugu State, in Ebonyi State. We know all this, in Abia State. We know all this. But that is few, because we are giving them money. But the general populace of Ijaw nation can never come out and say that Igbos are their problem. We know your plans. And those of them that you have confused because you are convinced because of money, someday they are going to cry. Had I known. Had I known. Had I known. You, ASARI DOKUBO, confirm that we, the Igbos, are your closest brothers and sisters. But the Fulani have deceived you thousands of times, telling you that Igbo are your problem. Igbos are your problem. Igbos are your problem. That is why the Igbo properties in Port Harcourt was seized and tagged abandoned property. That is why they told you people that Igbos are the people killing you. Because during the war, they went and sold Biafra uniform, giving it to Nigerian army. They invaded Port Harcourt. They invaded some communities in the riverine area, begin to shoot people, so that to make you people believe that it is Biafra soldiers that are killing you. We know that story. We know how it happened. It was a prosy war in disguise. So because of that, when they talk against the Igbos, the people, some of your fathers who doesn't understand the game they play will say, yes, they are bad people. They are soldiers. We are killing people in Port Harcourt. They were killing people in Eboma. They were killing people in Nembe. They are killing people in Okreka. These are the plans of the enemies. So now, as Mazi and Nnamdi Kanu have come out to educate the people from this side of the world and make them to understand that anybody from this side of the world that doesn't acknowledge himself as a Biafran. By the way, the man who even initiated the name Biafra, and that want the name Biafra to he did not initiate it anyway. He want the name Biafra to be used as our nation, happened to be a man from Ijaw land, Chief Frank Opigo, the headmaster of Okreka Grammar School. So those are lectures about Biafra 101. Biafra 102, Biafra 103, where are they? They have been thrown into the dustbin. Today, you even wanted to scatter the struggle by carrying Uchemefo along. You are one of the engineers that make Uchemefo to fall apart from this struggle. Bringing religious bigotry, bringing your religious extremists, implanting it into the heart of Uchemefo, making Uchemefo see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu as his enemy, because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was exposing the evil in some of the religions that they brought to us. You are using your Islamic religious belief, convincing Uchemefo and dragging him out because you want to be the head, you want to be the leader. And by doing so, Uchemefo followed you. You people say you have formed your government in exile. Where is your government in exile today? Where is your de facto government in exile today? I am asking you, ASARI Dokubo, where is your Biafra government in exile, which you systematically used to drag Uchemefo out and announced? Are you still talking about it today? Yesterday it was Biafra government in exile, de facto government in exile. Today it is Nigeria politics. You see why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said that ASARI Dokubo cannot be trusted, even by his own people. Biafrans, do you know that the day Mazi Nnamdi Kanu went to Port Harcourt to visit these kings I'm talking about here, it was not announced. It was not announced. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu just appeared there secretly to have meeting with people that matters in Ijoland. And you know what happened? The moment one person came out of that place and said and announced that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is here, do you know what happened? Before 30 minutes, we have no less than 3,000 to 4,000 people gathering everywhere because of the presence of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He did not announce I was going to come to Ijoland. He was in Port Harcourt, Iguacha to be precise, to see them. And what my eyes saw in the next 30 minutes makes me to know, yes, a leader is born, chosen by God. You don't impose yourself to be a leader. You do not impose yourself to be a leader. It is God that chooses you as a leader. So when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu appeared, having meeting, the moment he came out, we have over 4,000 people already waiting for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu outside because they want to see the greatest freedom fighter of all time. And I bet ASARI Dokubo that if ASARI Dokubo come out in Port Harcourt and command up to 1,000 people, I will command 10,000 people. I don't want to measure you with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, because here Mazi Nnamdi Kanu jueka the command you job as Gawa South Africa nata ubodiri me more. The day I went to Port Harcourt to represent Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, go and ask IPOB in Iguacha. I have the presence of more than 3,000 people gathering in a meeting. All IPOB in Iguacha came because they heard that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was going to send somebody to come and represent him. I came. Go and ask them. I'm talking about only people who believe in this struggle, who are working assiduously to make sure that Biafra is restored. 3,000 of them were there waiting. I saw a crowd. I shouted and said, God, this is indeed a great movement. They came there because they heard that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is having somebody to represent him there. And the crowd was too much. Only the name Mazi Nnamdi Kanu made everybody in Iguacha who believed in Biafra restoration came out. Then when they heard that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was there present, I tell you that people that came there was mammoth crowd. There was, we struggled, we fought to open way for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to pass. But anytime you are passing, the only people you see following you are the boys you are paying. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu does not pay any crowd to follow him. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu does not pay anybody to go anywhere with him. As a matter of fact, people that follows Mazi Nnamdi Kanu use their money, buy their petrol, buy their food, buy everything that is buyable that they want. What they eat, they buy it. Their transportation, they pay for it. Every damn thing, they pay for it. Because they are following the true man of wisdom that Chukwu Kabiyama gave to us. Now, ASARI Dokubo, I want to tell you this. In your 1 million years, you can never compete with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You can never compete with him. You are too small. You are below his slippers. His bedroom slippers. You are below it. You can't compete with Mazi. Am I talking about moral concept? Am I going to talk about educational background, spiritual background, intellectual? What am I going to measure you with, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Nothing. Absolute nothing. Your people do not trust you. In all the riverine area of Biafra land, Tompolo is well recognized and respected than you, ASARI Dokubo, in 1 billion times. And he doesn't make noise. And he is far, far bigger and stronger and well connected than you. That is why you were crying when contract was given to him. I saw you crying, jumping up and down like a toad, crying that the contract was not given to you. That is why you came out to brag against the people that we are fighting for P2B, because P2B is an Igbo man. Your character defamation against P2B is there. The whole world can see it. Your character assassination, the lies and everything, the fight, the lie, everything you did about P2B. I'm not here to defend P2B. I am a Biafran. I'm fighting for the freedom of our people, including the Calabari people where your progenitors migrated to. ASARI Dokubo, your parents were migrated. They were Igbo migrants that went to Calabari land. Now they talk am now. And you even confirm it yourself. Yes. That is the truth. So that mission that was given to you, that operation, go and scatter the Igbos, go and cause confusion with the Igbos, will not even cross your doorstep. You can come outside and insult Igbo and say anything. People like us will be responding to you, because only 2 Igbo persons, 2 sons of Igbos, if they sneeze, the air that come out, the gas that come out of their mouth will take you away and dump you inside Lagos Lagoon, where fish will feed on your scrotum. You are now boasting that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu should not be released, saying that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu pour fuel in a burning fire. Who set the fire up? The government of Nigeria set the fire up. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did not pour any fuel. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu only spoke his opinion in what is happening in this damnable contraption they call a country, which you have rejected so many times. You have rejected Nigeria so many times. Then because of your stomach infrastructure, you come back to accept Nigeria and ask for, beg for contracts, and they will give you. You will begin to fight your own people. Let me tell you something, ASARI Dokubo. Currently, you don't know where you have put yourself. You spoke against the Igbos. The gods of Igbo land have made you mad. You are now mad, but you don't know. The God of Igbo land have practically made you mad. You are now a madman. That is why your madness did not remind you that before you come out and speak against the Nigerian military, that you should shape your mouth. You are still seeing the Nigerian military as normal P2B that you can insult and go scot-free. You came out and you have guffed. You have said so many things against them, whether it is true or false. We are going to see the outcome. So ASARI Dokubo is now the Nigeria security outfit, the military department of Nigeria state, that is now fighting and killing the Boko Haram with his boys. You are the one now that is telling the world that your boys are doing this, doing that. And we are waiting, we are watching. Let me tell you something. In your mind, in your deluded mind, You think that when you come out and talk against individual and go scot-free, that you can just talk like that against the military and go scot-free. We are waiting for the Nigerian military. We will see where this madness, which the God of Biafra land have made you mad, is going to lead to. We are waiting and we are watching. You are busy brandishing guns, AK-47, on a live video. The world watch you, using it to threaten Igbos, saying, kill Igbo people, finish them, destroy them, do this, anywhere you see them, kill them. And the Igbo people were silent, watching you, because they know that you are mad. They know you are on a mission. If only 2 Igbo sons sneeze, you will lost. Acho, only 2. I can't say if Igbo nations. How can excuse me? Listen, those of you that are making video responding to ASARI Dokubo's garbage, when you say if Igbo people sneeze, you are insulting Igbo people. Stop it. I beg of you. There is no nation that can fight and defeat the Igbo nation. I say it and I want it to be recorded. No nation that can fight and defeat us. What happened during the war was a tip of iceberg compared to what will happen against any nation that will stand to fight against the Igbo nation. Do you know why? We are everywhere in the world. We have great Igbo people in the Nigerian military. We have the great Igbo people in United Kingdom military. We have great Igbo people in American intelligence and military. We have Igbo people even in all over the world. So if we stand up to say enough is enough, and only 2 of us, if we sneeze, any country that is coming to us, we bear the impact. You know, Gowan thought that Igbo people are people you can push around. That is why he boasted that in 48 hours, he's going to wipe them out because they are like a dot in a map. But for 3 years, they couldn't do nothing. Even when they brought blockade air, land, and sea, they couldn't do nothing. Igbo people are still great, fighting. So only 2 sons of Igbo will sneeze, ASARI will miss. I'm adding 2. I don't want to say 1. I just want to say only 2. Out of over 75 million of us, when they breathe, ASARI will miss. Both in the monetary aspect, both in the military aspect, both in the intelligence aspect, even spiritually. We know you are shade. We know that OIC are shading you, sending you to go and cause confusion. Let there be problem between Igbos and the Ijaw people. But it will not work because the people of Ijaw, they get sense. They are the people who are bearing the brunt of this Fulanization agenda, which the Biafran people are fighting for. And Mazi Kanu is in the front line. In case you don't know, in your community, Fulani herdsmen, they enter there with their cows. You they shout some other time, say, hey, Fulani people, they are bringing cows into our community. We chase them out. And you are shouting, you chase them out. You for talk say you kill them. You couldn't kill those people who are killing your people, raping your people, destroying your crops, because you have business with them. You have agenda with them. You have mission with them. That is why you only chase them. But when they come, they kill your people. But when you see them, you only chase them. You will kill them in retaliation. You don't. Because you know the business you have with them. But I tell you, with your big fat stomach that is filled up with water, and when you bring gun and show gun, people think that gun cannot penetrate and enter your body. Let me tell you, even if Niboro do it, if you did Odechi, the bullet cannot also enter into your body. The moment you desecrate the land of your ancestors, call them fools, call them animals, call them slaves, the gods of your ancestors will destroy that charm that you have in your body that is making you to brag. Only a catapult will bring you down. Catapult you. ASARI Dokubo, you that is boasting, show you yourself. Only a catapult will bring you down. For me, I don't die already. I'm a dead man walking. So I don't even see myself as, life no dey sweet me again. The only thing that can restore sanity, restore peace, restore life to someone like me is Biafra restoration. I am insane because the state of Nigeria have made me to be insane. So ASARI Dokubo, all these your plans, all this your bragging, all this your movement to make ASARI, to make our people from the riverine area to begin to fight with us, to begin to look for way to continue to quarrel with Igbos, you know go work, because people that have sense in that side of the world, their eyes have opened. And all these things you are doing, you are not doing it to favor them. You are doing it to favor only yourself and for your only stomach. That is why you are no longer fighting for the cleansing of Ogoni land. You are no longer fighting for cleansing the oil spillage in your land. You are no longer fighting to make sure that people of Ijo land get a good job. You are no longer fighting to make sure that people of Ijo land live a good life, have a good school, have good hospital. You are no longer doing that. Now you are looking for Igbo people who are peacefully doing their own thing, being on their own. You are dragging them to have misunderstanding and quarrel with them. Who are you? I'm asking you. Who are you? Because the history recorded that your father wasn't a violent man. The history recorded that your father wasn't a thief. The history recorded that your father wasn't an oil bunker. The history recorded that your father wasn't a pipeline guide. He was a good man. And there is a name connected to his name, good head. Isioma. If you add a good head into Igbo language, it means Isioma. That is who your father is. But today, you are telling us that he is your father. And you are now acting and behaving the right opposite of your father, of what your father represented. ASARI Dokubo. ASARI Dokubo. ASARI Dokubo. You are too small to cause confusion, to cause fight, to cause communal crisis between the Igbos and Ijo nation. I called you 3 times and I told you this, and I'm going to tell you again and again and again and again. It is going to be a battle you created for yourself between the Igbos and only you. And only one person in Igbo land is going to face you and bring it down. I want the world to know that even this ASARI Dokubo that is making mouth, the wife he married in his house is slapping him like a baby. Munye na munye country left and right. His wife is Munye ASARI Dokubo de ti ife ko Mazi. Your wife used to slap you. If I lie, come on live video and debunk it. That your wife, Munye gi, ada amaga country front and back. The ASARI Dokubo you see escaped imbecility. He escaped to being an imbecile. Go and watch him the way he talk. Go and watch him the way he behaves. Watch him. He escaped imbecility. All from Woberi Ekonya imbecile. He escaped it. Because of the sickness that befell him when he was a baby. Aguri agona kong. ASARI Dokubo asopatana kong. Omusigo. The sickness now caused problem in his brain. He began to behave like imbe. As he's growing, he began to control it himself. ASARI Dokubo, you are imbecile. When he's speaking, look at him. Water is gushing out of his mouth. It's not yet time to call. Those that are calling should wait, please. I have not opened my line. I'm still talking to ASARI Dokubo. I have not spoken to the Igbo people. Those that are calling, stop calling. It's not yet time. When ASARI is speaking, I have seen him one-on-one. As all ministers now know, saliva is always moving out of his mouth. Like when ASARI wake up, his pillow is wet with saliva. For him to breathe is a problem for him. Whenever you see him jumping, because somebody challenged him on live video, say, can you run? He begin to do jump. After he jump, when ASARI Dokubo is snoring, it's like when train that is running from Aba, you'll be hearing the sound in Sokoto. That is who he is. In case you don't know, he's an imbecile. Look at the way he talk. Look at the way he speak. 70 years old man, no. He pass out. Don't worry. Nnamdi get here, that's again, and they can pass out. Those are boys that you are paying on monthly basis from the money that the Fulani hegemony have given to you. They will soon leave you. A time is coming when they will leave you. All of them will disappear from your side. You won't see any one of them again. The ones that you betrayed in the creek of the so-called Niger Delta, those boys that you betrayed and went behind them and collected money, their spirits are not yet at rest yet. They will keep hunting you. You must tell us who gave birth to you. Because as nago na amuta agumbada na amuta mbada. Enyi na amuta enyi. Omoroka, your father, who is not a fool, will give birth to a fool like you. Omoroka, your father, who is not a troublemaker, will give birth to a troublemaker like you. There's no how your father, who is a peace-loving man, will give birth to a violent idiot like you. It's not possible. You must tell us your paternity connection with that man you're calling your father. Igagwai. I'm the one saying it. You can't do nothing. If you think I will be afraid of you, idiot. I'm already a dead man. I don't die. Long time ago. If you're looking for me, go to Aba Cemetery. That is where I was buried. You go see me there. So I will, if people are afraid to speak to you in this manner, I will speak to you, tell you who you are. Your wife is beating you. Your wife, when they give a ticket, no. ASARI Dokubo wife used to beat him blue and black, slap him like a baby. He will not speak. He will not say any word. An imbecile like you. You marry 100 wives, have 200 children. Who cares? This is how you came into this struggle, pretending to be working with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and you demanded for 200 million. 200 million. Somebody who wants to fight for the freedom of his own people is asking for 200 million to be given to him. Who does that? No, tell me, who does that? I will expose you on this video today. After that, go and do another video. I will come up with more exposition on you. Biafrans, when anybody tell you, give me money to fight for my freedom, for his own freedom, as he claimed, and the freedom of his own children, and his own people, what do you think about that person? Is him someone you can trust? You cannot trust any stomach infrastructure freedom fighter. You cannot trust anybody that claim to be a freedom fighter and asking money from his brothers and sisters that are genuinely fighting for the freedom of their people. You cannot trust such person. Because in such person, anybody that gives him anything, he takes. Whoever that brought bigger offer, that is where he goes. He doesn't have conscience. He has sold his conscience to the OIC. So they are now trying to use him to destroy the struggle, and it will not work. So for you to ask for 200 million to be given to you, that you are going to support Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to fight for the restoration of Biafra, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu tried you with 20 million. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu tried you with only 20 million. You asked for 200 million. 10% was given to you. And what happened? You ate the 200 million and you even set up the boys that visited you in your house. You set them up. If not that the God of Biafra, the God of Igbo land, the God of Calabari land are with those people, that is how you would have wiped all of them away. I told you, you know me very well and I know you. There are things I know about you that you don't know, that I know them. You plotted to kill those guys, but it did not work because of money. And what happened later? You came out to begin to deny that money was not given to you. When evidence was begin to throw on your faces, then you begin to accept that yes, you collected 20 million. And you claim that that 20 million, you use it to entertain people that visited you. Which I am one of the people that visited you. I was there. I saw what you used 20 million to cook. I saw it. I saw everything. I thought that seeing you was going to be of good record. Little did I know that it's going to be on the bad record of history. Because I regretted seeing you. Like I said before, I know they fear death. You all know me already. I am not afraid of death. Me, being afraid of death. No, I am not. Why am I afraid of? That I'm fighting for my freedom. Then I'll be afraid. For waiting. Without my freedom, I'm dead already. I will come. As I don't have my nation where I can make decision on my own future, on how I can, in a nation where my children are afraid. My children cannot, associate with their fellow children. My children cannot, they are not safe because there is no security. Am I not dead? If my father or my mother is sick now, I'm asked to bring 50,000 to cure them. I cannot afford it because of the system that I found myself in. Am I alive? I'm dead. Your child is sick. They tell you to go and bring 20,000. You cannot afford to provide 20,000. And you watch your child crying, taking their last breath. You are dead. So many of us are dead. It doesn't matter what you think you have today. What about tomorrow? So for you to ask for 200 million and 20 was given to you as a test, you fucked up. And finally, you begin to insult Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You begin to fight Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You begin to destroy the image of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You begin to cajole Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. From there, you are now asking that Asuwaju should not release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu because he poured fuel into this. He is this. He is that. That he should face the wrath of justice. Then justice has said that this man have committed no crime. Justice have said that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a free man. Nobody should do him anything. No judges can judge him anymore. That he should go as a free person. That is it. So you're asking that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu should be like, they shouldn't release him. But the court says, the court of the land says, free him. And I'm telling you, and I promise you that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be out very, very soon. I notice that whoever that gives you money is whom you are supporting. You don't have pedigree. You are where belleface man. Wherever you have belleface is where you go. Whoever that pays you better is whom you follow. But I want to tell you something today. If only 2 Igbo songs sneeze, you will lost. It doesn't matter where you are. Igbo reside all over every 223 or 24 countries of this planet. There's nowhere you go, you will not see an Igbo man. And you have the blood of Igbo in you. I don't want to insult your father, your mother, your progenitors. No, I don't need to do that. Because they are of Igbo race. Insulting them is like insulting my own people too. It is because of your stupidity. That is why you didn't know that when you insult where your father come from, you are automatically insulting your ancestors and insulting yourself and your generations. Because you have confirmed time without number that there's Igbo blood flowing in you, and your name is Uzodimma. Because of money, because of your interest, selfish interest, you have forgotten all that. And you are now attacking the generation that gave birth to somebody that gave birth to somebody that gave birth to you. You are a fool. Very, very, very fool. The biggest fool I've ever seen is ASARI DOKUBO. Don't worry. Very soon, and then they will tear gas you. You think you have shade? Go and check all the people that work with the Buhari government. Are they not all sacked? They are all sacked right now, see the hot. Now, new government is being taking place. I don't want to know how that government was elected and how it came to be. But I want to tell you that the government that you think is going to shade you will one day leave the office. You can come out right now, brag, go to ASARI Rock and come out and talk. Some of them are singing on as like say you are doing well. The government will come and they will go. There's some week in River State who was dancing as he they sweet them, as he they sweet us, he they pain them. He is out of office now. Devil Mahi, who is killing our people in the State, he is out of the office now. Okay, see Bazu, who was in Abia State, he is now out of the office. Someone else have taken over. So that is how it is. But I tell you, your own debt, which you are bringing to Igbo land with those your boys in disguise with of a Bubago militia, your own debt, you will die like a chicken. You will die when nobody is chasing after you. You will die when nobody will shoot you. You are killing people with gun. You are killing people with those boys, kidnapping people, saying anywhere you see them, kill them. That is what you are doing right now, see the hot. But I'm telling you that the gods of the land, as long as you drink water, as long as you eat food that is cooked with water, I be water pikin. Look me from head to toe. I'm talking to you today. And it's a promise that as you are killing our people, planning evil against our people, insulting our ancestors, the water you drink is going to be toxic in your blood. The water you will continue to drink will continue to haunt and shorten your life. The water you drink will continue to cause heart infection disease, kidney infectious disease to you, ASARI DOKUBO. Because you have proudly told the whole world that you have killed Igbos and all of them should be killed. And after that, you go and drink water. Once you are killing our people and doing all these things, you will drink water. And any day you dream of me, you drink water, you will wake up, you will sleep, you will not wake up. Any day you, ASARI DOKUBO, you think of me, once you sleep, from there, you will not wake up because you will die like a chicken. Nobody will push you to die. Those you are killing and the shooting with guns are dying because of your gun. But you will drink water, you will sleep, and you will not wake up. Ekusi okugi, omu akulia. Oto ansiku ya kwe esime, maneke, manori, manafo, manankwo, ise, adime ejebe dibia. Ndo tumde mwili, una nugonum. Good. Now, I want to use a few minutes to talk to the Igbo nation before I open my line to answer calls. I know that the Igbo nation are great people, intelligent people, smart people, industrious people, blessed people. That is why by the name we answer. Chukwu bika anyị, Chukwu na-edu anyị, Chukwu bụ eze anyị, Chukwu amaka, Chukwu ka anyị na-arịọ, Chukwu bụ ndụ, Chukwu ji ndụ, Chukwu ka dibịa. We ascribe praises to God with the name we bear. So the Igbo race, do not regard ASARI DOKUBO's speech against you as anything. Because as everybody is responding, talking about him right now in his mind, he is important. People are talking about him. Yes, he's hitting them. You people should ignore him. If you want to talk to him, send message to his people from his clan to call him and caution him. Because from the way he behaves, following the history of whom he claimed to be his father, he is the opposite of whom that man is, whom that man was. There is no similarity between him and his father. So Igbo people ignore him. Leave him. Ijaw people and Igbo people are one. We share common value system. We marry each other. Our culture are one. We have a lot of similarity in our cultures and in our tradition. So forget about Asari because he is an idiot. He is a nobody. He has nothing upstairs. He is only looking for money. He can even sell his father and his mother for a cup of tea. We know. So that is what I want to say. I don't need to talk too much to them. They are more intelligent, more smarter than myself. So advising them is just like reminding them not to even take this idiot serious. I don't even expect.
We are not more yet in struggle. We are only creating awareness. Because what gives ASARI and the schools this power and knowledge and the courage to be speaking however they want? Because there's nobody like Chukwuka Ofebu Merenkia now most of the people now in this position now because that's not who that is or the Konyoranya. IPOB open that is the Yadina Kainoranyo. Mangana Ono Wibu and the rest. Hanchani na Sotono for now. Hanchani na Sotono.
Mazi, please, after you call, I want you to go to his platform, that Ono Wibu. Send me that particular video that he made of recently that people were talking about, because I have not watched that particular video. Send it to me. I want to dissect that video.
I will do that, Mazi. I will do that. I will even make a video for him. I will even make a video, show my face. I will show my face for him.
Don't worry.
Because of him.
Don't worry.
When he did the one telling our people to return back, I commend him. But since he had that God, being in public, telling our people, telling us that he needs to book our number. That is the reason why all these things we are since 20 years, 30 years we have been shouting Biafra. When they leave Ono for now.
Hello, listen, leave Ono for now. Send me that video. I have Ono's number. I will watch that video and I will call Ono. If I call him, it's better he doesn't respond, because the way I fight my own battle is when I see you as a brother and you begin to misbehave. When I listen to you, I will go and I will try to reach you to know why you are doing what you are doing. When you want to show me that you are too much, you don't want to talk to me, or you are big, a book them case outside. I know him to his mother's pot of soup. Like, you know, he's not somebody that if I want to talk about now, I will be making call. Help me. No. I'm on the alone you told me and Okija. So forget about him. Concentrate on Asari and round up, please. You have less than 1 minute. Go ahead.
Okay. Biafrans, so just like as you said, we should not give this attention. Just like our commander, Mazi Chinasawuru, have said it. That time to play that black and white television with Asari is being drawn. Nobody, what I will not like, even you said it this afternoon, which I don't comprehend that. Stop, you people should stop telling Asari to retreat his step. He don't have any step to retreat. There is no. When Mazi was telling them that even Boko Haram that did not go to school, they couldn't even subdue them. How much more? Men, all this army that is circling all over the world. Many of us, someone like me talking to you, I'm ready to tie bomb with my waist and make sure that I go down with whoever it may concern. I don't give a damn. Just Otu Atikus will do whoever wake up in the morning, whether it's from Nigeria or from wherever you believe in Nigeria, they should start from today giving thanks to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. For that conscience, that man, God gave to that man, because I know that it's not him that is doing all this. The creator of heaven and earth is powering him to be able this the way.
Round up, Mazi, please. Round up. Round up, please. Round up.
Let for human beings. Yes. Okay, let for human beings that have the power that the multitude of Mazi have today. He will do more than what they cannot even explain. But let today, thank you. Thank you very
much. Please don't forget to send me that video of Ono. Thank you. Yes, this our brother. He made sense. I want our brothers to know something. Please stop saying that you want to speak Igbo because you cannot speak English. English is the language of the England people. So anyhow you speak it, so far you communicate, we understand you. It is okay. The reason why I want you to be using English for now is because we are talking about a man that is trying to cause confusion, that is trying to cause problem between the Igbo race and the Ijaw people, which cannot happen. If we bring ASARI DOKUBO 2 million, put them together, they can never do that. Because in the history of mankind, there have never been any war between the Igbos and the Ijaws. There have never been any war between the Igbos and the Ikwere and the Urobo people. It have never happened. So he cannot do it. I have another caller on the line. Caller, welcome to this program. It's hot. Your name and where you're calling from, please. Caller, welcome to the program.
Hello.
Yes,
bro, good morning.
Welcome. Welcome. Please, your name and where you're calling from.
I see the hot. That's so they talk. I'm very, very happy for this.
Don't program. You have a name? Don't you have a name?
And okay. Oh, sorry, my brother. My name is Chinedu.
Thank you.
Talbo.
Go ahead.
Sorry. So I'm very, very happy for the program because sometimes I love all these things that are happening now. Because you know our leader said it. They're just looking for 100 men. And all these things that used to happen is what is filtering people. The case of ASARI, sometimes I look at him, he look like that pig they used to call him. Because he will talk this one today, tomorrow you see him talk another one. Tomorrow you see him talk another one. Men don't used to talk like that. Do you know the problem of Nigeria is started from ASARI? Let me just put it like this. Do you know the capacity of the Boko Haram bandit and so on and so forth? Why the Northerners are pampering them? Because of ASARI is still outside there. Do you know that? Immediately ASARI destroy all those power plants, cause all those havoc in our region, and they pardoned him, and even started paying him salary. The Boko Haram and the Northerners said, okay, such a thing can happen. They started their own. And that is why they can now put a Boko Haram man in a army, carry uniform, give to him, send him to East to join ASARI. So one thing that baffles me on this is this. Our people are still learning. Any day our people realize their mistakes of knowing that God sent Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to come and deliver us. That day night, that's Biafran people or Igbo people will realize it. That the day we will get our freedom. So I don't want to waste too much time. ASARI DOKUBO, I love what he is doing. Because from what he is doing now, he will help us to know the people that is with us and people that is not with us. Do you know the worst thing that happened? War started today again, and they will carry all this sabot and enter battlefield. You know, now him say our own don't finish. So let us not be panicking for what they are saying or what they are not saying. What we need to do is know whether are you among the 100 men that our leader are looking for. So I believe that if you can count yourself among the 100 men, we're still looking for 99. If another person counts himself, we're still looking 98. Before you know it, if this 100 complete, we will not march, as our leader said. And he said that when he want to march, he will be in the front. He's already in the front. So we are still counting the number to know whether we are complete 100 or not. So we no need to be dragging all these issues. So God bless you, my brother. Continue your work.
Thank you.
My happiness today, we are still moving forward.
Of course.
IPOB can never, nobody can destroy IPOB because this is the finger of God. We are not moving because of we have money. We are not moving because we have all this, but we are moving because God is with us. And as far as God is with us, nobody can be against us. That is the final say.
Thank you.
So you are blessed.
Thank you very, very much. Thank you very much. I have to answer another call. I have another caller on the line. This caller, welcome to this program. I see the hot. Your name and where are you calling from, please?
Yeah. Hello.
Welcome to the program. Your
Hello.
name and where are you calling from, please?
Okay. Yeah, this is Richard calling from my location.
Thank you.
Yeah. I watched your program. It's a very nice program. But the good thing you say is that ASARI wasn't speaking for the Ijaw people.
At all.
You know, and you really made it clear. We and the Ijaw people are one people.
Yes.
We are brothers. They should even remember that Goodluck Jonathan became president. If not for the Igbos, it wouldn't have been possible for him.
Of course.
We give Goodluck maximum support. We did not do that because we like Goodluck. It's because we know Goodluck is our brother.
Of course.
Even these 13% oil derivatives, I don't know, I have no evidence of, but I heard that it was Igbos that even supported them. The Yoruba were against them during that vote. You know, this Yoruba government of Nigeria is trying to create, you know, issue within the Biafra land.
That is correct.
You know, so we understand the tactics. The next person they might come to you, some people like Wike, Reno, them, you know, this kind of people with questionable characters, you know, coming to be making unnecessary, you know, comments to create division. But, you know, I thank God the media warriors are aware of that. And also, I wish the leadership will learn a lot from, you know, some little mistake, allowing, you know, from this nonsense that is happening, you know, those people with questionable character should never be in leadership again. You know, these idiots, because you see all these hyenas, this, you know, idiot marauding around, looking a way to enrich themselves, to defraud people, you know, when it's growing. Because I know when onion do come out, you will see all of them now will start talking as if they are with us. I just hope that, you know, we are now using this opportunity to be aware of all these people in around us, you know. So, my brother, I don't have much to say, but one thing I know is that ASARI can never divide us with our brothers in Ijaw land. You know, they know us well. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, my brother. Thank you. You stop at exactly 2 minutes, 52 seconds. That is the kind of call I like. When you say 3 minutes, let it be 3 minutes. Go straight and make your point, then other people will call in as well. ASARI is not speaking for even Kalabari people. Like his own community, his own village. Not talk of the whole Ijaw nation. He is not speaking for them. And that is the truth. He's not even popular there. The people where he came from cannot even trust him. They can even trust me, more than him in that his community. Because they know him, they already know him as a sellout. They know him as an enemy of his people. He is only interested in his stomach, what he will eat. But the worst case of, thing out of this, in this case is that his father was not as bad as he is. He may have his own shortcoming, but look at the way he's insulting people's father. If I come out, begin to insult ASARI DOKUBO father, his mother, his generation, his this, his that, believe you me, somebody from that family will say, oh, this is my father that this man is insulting. No. What did this man do to him? Because of what ASARI say against people's father, I will come and insult his own father. No. Instead, I will let him know that he is not the true son of his father, because his father doesn't behave like him. He should go and check who get back to him. That is what I'm trying to say here. There is no how Let me give you an example. In Okija, where I was brought up in Okija. My my primary and secondary school was in Okija. My father lived in Okija over 40 years. There is a man that gave birth. The man is not stealing, it's not thief, he doesn't look for people's property. I will not mention, if I mention them, all the people of Okija, all the Okija people, if I call the community where this thing happened, everybody from Okija will know that this is the family. We begin see them typing it on the comment section, and I don't want to do that because I love Okija so much. That is my second home, by the way. The man gave birth to a child. The child grew up. The man doesn't have any history of stealing, no history of taking people's property, no history of violence. At the time, the son began to misbehave. He began to misbehave. Like the son began to do things that he's not supposed to. The son began to steal. Do you people know what happened? When they finally called this man's son, the man pointed where they should shoot the son. They took the son to that particular place. That is where you should kill him because this is not my son. This blood is not from my family. That was the way I know she babu ya. Babu we ya matara kasi go jebele be tonu jebu we. Odi am na go let go. Obudi hitata. It's a history well known. Before babu my papa ya be na nature say for that you are no longer my son. So this man called ASARI DOKUBO about that na oga go nwe eziokwu. Oga matter that na onya amorom kam mesi ya kwifa odika because my father, your father was not an oil bunkering businessman. He was not a thief. In a you are stealing from your people. ASARI, you are stealing from Ijo people. Yes, you are stealing from Ijo people. I am saying it. Your father was not in the business of oil bunkering, but you are into it. So go and check who is your father. Let me start from there before you talk against Igbo people. Onyara, I have a caller on the line. Caller, welcome to the program. Your name and where you calling from, please.
Good morning. My name is Mazi, calling from Houston.
Mazi, welcome to the program.
Yeah, good morning. Good morning,
Good morning to you.
Go ahead, Biafra.
Biafra, we heard you.
Yeah. I thank our leaders, and I thank God for our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for his life. Thank God. We thank God for his life, for God guiding him and protecting him where he is. We thank Chukwu Kikabiama for everything upon his life. And we thank Chukwu Kikabiama. I thank Chukwu Kikabiama, and I know Biafrans all over the world thank Chukwu Kikabiama for his life and the life of DOS and the life of the media warriors and the life of the ESM and the life of our people who are holding our media radio station and our lawyers. We thank God for all of you. Thank God for your lives. So, Mazi Chukwu became for ASARI DOKUBO for that bastard. For me, as I'm talking, I thank you for your broadcast. What you are telling us today about that punk. If it's in America, they call them punk. He's a punk. He's nobody, you know. So we thank God that at least the Biafrans around the world are waking up. Everybody are seeing what is going on, and we are ready to defend ourselves, you know. And like Mazi we said, he said, we are still playing on the struggle. When the struggle will change, people like ASARI DOKUBO, we know, like you said, only two Biafrans can handle ASARI DOKUBO. Even one can handle
when they sneeze, how many as an FO? Only two Igbo man. If they do exhale, ASARI we lost.
Yes, you're right, my brother. That's why I called you, because that's a very big point to make there. Only two. Now, Biafrans, we don't make, we, the Igbo, that people they call race, let's divide ourselves, let's just share it now. We, the Igbo, we are blessed, we are too blessed. Only, like you said, only one person can plan for us, so I'm bringing him down. We just, because we are waiting, because we are calm, just one thing make us calm. Like Methuselah said, no, we're making point by point. He said, that Methuselah said is true. if the struggle change, we know what to do. Even people in abroad, we know what to do. So, but the struggle haven't changed. When the hand change, like how the Israelites, the Jewish will play it, we know. Anybody that talk about anything against this struggle will go down. That's how the struggle change. But we haven't get to that side. But thank you, my brother. I just called to appreciate you and appreciate all of you that we are watching. We are here. After the war is nobody. But people will bless you and your family, my brother.
Thank you.
And bless Biafrans around the world. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you very, very much, my brother. Thank you very, very, very much. My line is open for those of you that want to contribute on this program. On this line, as they heard, now so they talk, but you guys have forgotten to give that our greeting, welcome greeting message as they heard. Nasa go talk, please. You don't forget, whenever you call again, tell us as they heard, Nasa go talk. But that simply means how it is painful, but it is, so far it's truth. That is why you're going to say it. There are those that have called me before. You can call again now. Yes, I am expecting to answer this call. Welcome to this program, as they heard, my brother.
As they heard, my time go talk. Mazi became. Good morning.
Good morning to you, Mazi.
Good morning to all you Biafrans. This is Ede Oleka calling from Atlanta, Georgia. Mazi became. It's good to have somebody like you at this time. Somebody who has been with this struggle from the beginning and who knows, everything that happened from the beginning to this time. What I want to say this morning has to go to every Igbo man or woman. What ASARI DOKUBO did was a challenge to all the Igbos, not only IPOB. Whether you are an IPOB member, as long as you are a Biafran, that is a challenge to all the youths. No matter where you belong to. I survived the Civil War. I saw the Civil War started, I saw it ended as a child. This is exactly what Gowon used during the Civil War with Awolowo. They divided us to conquer us. And that is the same game Tinubu or the APC or the Fulani Kabas I still want to use to separate us from our brother from the coastal region and to make the western region back out of whatever the Biafrans are doing. They know that is why Obasanjo is fooling himself coming to Imo State to meet Ohanes and Dilsh. That is the game Awolowo played. Obasanjo is not supposed to be seen around us. What ASARI DOKUBO is doing today is because our own so-called brothers supported him. Opus Odema of Imo State and Dave Umai gave ASARI DOKUBO money to come into our land and kill our people.
That is correct.
All Jews of Kanu and Zik Bazu, they also supported the madness in ASARI DOKUBO. They felt that ASARI DOKUBO can do anything to stop IPOB, or that he has a better militant than IPOB. Like we rightly said, we are about to march, we have not marched.
And we are not militants. We don't have militants. Mazi, let me correct that.
Yeah.
I know it's a slip of tongue.
Yeah, we are not militants.
We are not militants.
We are not
freedom fighters. We are freedom fighters.
We are not militants.
Go ahead.
Yes, what ASARI DOKUBO is doing because of the money that Opus Odema gave to him. Because of the money our Eastern politicians contributed and gave to him. Now he's challenging the whole of the Igbo people. Opus Odema allowed ASARI DOKUBO to use his militant to come to Imo State and Anambra State. Charles Soludo knows what I'm talking about. Ifeanyi Oba knows what I'm talking about. Most of the Igbo politicians knows what I'm talking about. They feel that they can stop IPOB through ASARI DOKUBO. That was why the ASARI DOKUBO had the temerity to come out in the public and be telling us that his father sold Igbos and that he's going to do it again. They will not go free. ASARI DOKUBO will disappear very soon. Because he did not only challenge Mazi Nnamdi. Have you ever heard Wazuke speaking? Wazuke is not more speaking because Wazuke was in alliance with ASARI DOKUBO.
Yes.
Simon Ekpa was in alliance with ASARI DOKUBO. Then they recruited in Sima. That stupid, that small ant that said that he came from
Mazi, please, I beg you, don't mention that name again here. Oh, you never see this program. Onye na offer kita no na. Rusa yuranyu. Onye na offer kita rusa yuranyu.
No, I'm talking about the stupidity of our people. I'm talking about the stupidity that was I did not mention that there is any. I'm talking about the stupidity of our politicians. They feel that they don't know what they don't know is bigger than them. So what I'm saying this morning is that it is our own people that allows ASARI DOKUBO to insult us. But what I'm about to say, we are not going to let ASARI DOKUBO continue this his madness. We are going to tell him that the madness in us is bigger than whatever he feels that he is. And we have to go after him. We are not going to wait for anybody to tell us, because ASARI DOKUBO have killed a lot of our people. He has killed and he's continue killing and boasting about it. It is time for as long as you are a Biafran, as long as you are an Igbo man or woman, you are in a Alaba market, you are in the Sokoto market, you are in the Umuahia market, you are in the Aba market. We have to go after this particular boy. We have to teach him a lesson so that Nigerians will learn. We are not going to allow us to go with all this nonsense.
Mazi,
that is my take this morning. Thank you.
Thank you, Mazi. And I have an opposite. Should I say, idea on this year's stake. We are not going to declare anything on ASARI DOKUBO live on this program. He is too small. If he listens to this program, he will raise his shoulder. They are talking about me. I am important. No, it's too small. But I tell him that if only 2 Igbo sons sneeze, he will lost. That is all. Let it not be like we are threatening him because he's a nobody. We face a nation, and the nation is shaking. How much more, ASARI? Welcome to the program. I see the hot. You know where I'm coming from.
Hello?
Welcome to this program. I see the hot.
Hello?
You know where I'm calling from.
Okay, my brother, I'm calling from US too.
Go ahead.
So I'm not from New York.
Okay.
Actually, miss Igbo because yeah, bro, Kiswa, Oyibo, whatever.
Mananda na woku bunde jo. Ona choka ina hase woku. Keka ha yesigoti fi neku.
Okay, I mean, we don't need all those crap.
We need it. Because hold on, bro. Okay. Hold on, bro. On this platform, you don't know how I roll it. I want every of my caller to follow the rules. If you are speaking Igbo and you are talking to a job person whom ASARI DOKUBO claimed to where he came from, how would they understand what you are saying? Because ASARI is trying to drag Igbos to have problem with Ijaw people, saying that his great grandfathers were selling Igbos during slave trade. Then I am challenging him to show us any book where it's recorded. There's nothing like that. And his great grandfather is talking about they were from Uzakoli. His own great grandfather is from Uzakoli. This ASARI you are talking about now. So Uzakoli is Igbo. If you want to speak, you speak in a language that the people of Ijaw Kalabari will understand. I'm not disputing that you shouldn't speak Igbo, but please, I beg you, use English. Even if not broken, take broken speaker. Okay. Thank you.
Okay. I'm sorry about that.
It's all right,
so what I want to say is, ASARI DOKUBO, I'm not a member of IPOP or whatever, or ESN, or what. I don't know what the ESN.
Excuse me, brother. Brother, hold on. ESN. Brother, hold on, brother. Where are you? Which state are you from?
I'm from Anambra State.
Good.
But I'm calling from US.
Good. If I want to address you, do you believe in Biafra?
Yes, no. Right now, I don't believe in Biafra. These people are
then get out of my wall. Right now, he doesn't believe in Biafra, and now he wants to come and speak on my platform, which is as in a hot Biafra television, and make a contribution. You see, I'm not a man that you can toil with his intelligence. You will call on the platform because He is mentioning Igbo. And this fight, mentioning Igbo, is targeted at destroying the restoration of a nation because you're in US. You are in New York. You are enjoying. You are in Houston, Texas. You are in any part of America. You are enjoying. So it doesn't concern you what we are passing through here. And you want me to give you my platform to come and make contribution because you want to use the word Igbo, not Biafra, which is the target of the person that is calling the name of the Igbos. I don't do that. I'm sorry. Welcome to the program. I see the hot. Your name and where you're calling from, please.
Mazi, good morning or good afternoon. I don't know your time.
Good afternoon to you.
Hello, Mazi.
Good afternoon to you.
Okay, Mazi, you are speaking with the Prophet Joseph from Guinea-Bissau.
Okay, Prophet Joseph, you're welcome to the program.
Okay, Mazi, God bless you, Mazi.
Thank you. Bless you too.
Mazi, it's a very unfortunate that our people have lost their senses and the focus. That's why an idiot will just come out from nowhere, which a criminal that Nigerian government always sponsor, and they see Igbos as an elite land. Mazi, let me tell you something, Mazi. Mazi, I was formerly known as Joseph Cyprian. If you go to case, sorry to say this, I'm coming open to say this because some people don't know this. I happen to be one of the great Mazobians those days before the betrayer Owazike betrays us. I happen to be one of them that have that case those days in 2004. We stay in Ikoyi prison. The case happened on the 11th of September.
Don't forget you have 3 minutes, Mazi.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
So, unfortunately, our people have forget that our fathers fought for us. ASARI DOKUBO said that his grandfather sold our fathers. And he will do it again. And we Igbos, we are sleeping. Some people are saying sorts of a word. I'm coming to say it open. That I'm serving an altar. I know that our fathers, those days, who serve in altar because we are the tribe of a God, they have never tolerated this kind of thing. So ASARI DOKUBO have showed what he cannot bear and what he cannot swallow. And we Igbos that stand in the altar, we cannot accept that. Even others compromise, even other IPOBs compromise, even others accept it, we cannot accept it. ASARI DOKUBO have get to the end of his doom. His doom has come. I said it open on the air. Mazi, I said it. Mazi, inside me, I get annoyed for the first time, and the first time I had this message, I had it. I grow annoyed. I said, is it all about Igbos? Can we not live? They said that we are not Nigerians. Leave us and go. Let us go. You want to force us a marriage, force us a marriage, to be in a marriage that we cannot have peace. And leave us, let us go, let us become single. Amalgamation of 1914 created a problem to us. Our forefathers accepted the amalgamation. Now we said amalgamation of 1914 have expired. As Onyendu said at the beginning, we know that it's expired. It's a contract of 100 years and it's expired. So let them leave us alone. ASARI DOKUBO, let him prepare, let him come out. That dance surugede that you want to dance, you will understand that surugede is a dance of the spirit. Master, that is what I want to contribute.
Thank you.
Let ASARI DOKUBO know that we Igbos that stand in the altar of Yahweh.
Thank you.
We are ready for him.
Thank you very much, my brother.
Okay, sir.
The Igbo race is a great race. Ndi Igbo simply means Ndi Igbo, the Asian people. The Asian people, the warriors. Once we say Nzomu Enyimba Enyi, anything that is on our way, we bring it down. ASARI Dokubo is too small. Welcome to the program, Aside Hot. Welcome to this program, Aside Hot. Your name and where you're calling from?
My name is Uchenna. I'm calling from South Africa.
I don't like the noise background. I don't like the noise on the background, please.
Are you hearing me now?
Yes, go ahead, please. You have 3 minutes to speak. Go ahead.
Okay, what I'm trying to say is that all this is not happening now is about Dokubo. I could remember this video they are bringing out now is I think this video is the old video.
Yes.
But the Nigerian government they bring it out so that we can fight together with our brothers. So there's the one thing I want you people to know. So I don't mind this thing they are calling people what they are calling ASARI Dokubo or what I'm what. They will try to use it and fight to let us be starting fighting each other. So let us forget about what they are doing. But we are promised ASARI that very soon they will hear from us. But one thing I want to tell my people, let my people not be talking too much. This video they are bringing, I think it's the last year they make this video. So now Nigeria government bring it out so that we start using it and fighting each other. You understand? So that's what I want to tell my people. So our people to be calm and leave this don't mind about this man. So anything he's doing by himself. That's all I want to say. Thank you, my brother.
Thank you for your contribution. You make it very swift. It's not even up to 3 minutes, and you made your point very, very clear. We are here, and Chukwu Kabiama is our God. ASARI Dokubo is a nobody to cause conflict between the Igbos and the Ijaw people, because we are one from origin, time immemorial. We are one. The Igbo people are known as Ndibo, the ancient people that have been existing thousands and millions of years. That is who we are. Let me tell you people, there is an artifact that was found in Okigwe. There is an artifact that proves that people have been existing in this place for over 10,000 years. In Okigwe. The spelling of Okigwe that people are seeing today, Okigwe, is different. It's Oka Igwe. Oka Igwe. And we have Oka. You go to Ibuku, you see Ibuku. In Ibuku, you will see artifact that is dated over 5,000 years. How old is Karabali? If I should check these two things, that is to tell you that his own father, great-grandfathers, they moved from Uzoakoli to Kalabari. I will still find out what happened, why they moved from their Igbo land, Kalabari, to Uzoakoli to Kalabari. I will find out. And today he's insulting their ancestors and thinking that he's working for the caliphate. He is too small. The video was done last year, yes. And everybody ignored it. Nobody talked about it, yes. But today, they have brought it out. So since we are beginning to talk about it, let's talk about it once and for all. But I tell ASARI that only one Igbo song will sneeze, he will lost. You carry AK-47. Highest you can have 2 magazines in it. Inside the magazine, you may have like 30 bullets. But catapults, only catapults. You are too small to insult the Igbo nation. And you are expecting people, maybe those that have something to do with our culture and tradition, to come and be responding to you, calling your own people names. I know that Kalabari people, Ijaw people, Ogoni people, they will be ashamed of you. An imbecilic human being like you. Imbecile, Kagemma. A man that his wife is beating in the house is coming out to talk against the Igbos. Na kwa ASARI duka kanna hunu. Maya can't much say until what if you he will be surprised. How am I saying this? How did I get to know this? You have the bitter. You think you will eat the money that the enemy gave to you to insult your ancestors and go scot-free. What do you know? And today you're talking Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu should not be released. The law that you're talking about have already said that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu should be freed, that they have committed no crime. And you will see how he's going to walk out of DSS dungeon. Very, very soon, Nnamdi Kanu is coming out. Okay, say after. If you because I don't see how a man from Ozakoli will come and be insulting people where his progenitors came from. That is even if the man that you are calling your father is your father indeed. Because sometimes you see some people that, I don't want to use a word that may sound insulting to your mother, but you should go and ask question. If your father is that man you are calling father, go back and check his history. He is not violent in nature. He is not the kind of, you doesn't possess the semblance of what your father is. He doesn't. Because he's a well-known man in Port Harcourt. I don't want to begin to praise your father or say things like that, but I just want you to know that you are the opposite of the man you call father. And that man have never, ever, ever, ever spoke against the Igbo race. He have never. And no Calabari man have come to point finger in the nose of any Igbo man. And that lie that you said they used to sell Igbo, which Igbo do they used to sell? And why did their ancestors left Igbo land to Calabari kingdom? Why? There is something you need to tell us. And you must tell us everything. So if you think that you are the only one who knows how to speak, who know how to say things the way you want it, you are a liar. Because on this platform, I see the hot. Now so I don't talk. You will be dying of envy and jealousy because of Nnamdi Kanu. We will not send you. You can go and hug trans.
Like we rightly said, we are about to march, we have not marched.
And we are not militants. We don't have militants. Mazi, let me correct that.
Yeah.
I know it's a slip of tongue.
Yeah, we are not militants.
We are not militants.
We are not militants.
We are freedom fighters.
We are not militants.
Go ahead.
Yes, what ASARI Dokubo is doing because of the money that Uzodinma gave to him. Because of the money our Eastern politicians contributed and gave to him. Now he's challenging the whole of the Igbo people. Uzodinma allowed ASARI Dokubo to use his militants to come to Imo State and Anambra State. Charles Soludo knows what I'm talking about. If Anyoba knows what I'm talking about. Most of the Igbo politicians knows what I'm talking about. They feel that they can stop IPOB through ASARI Dokubo. That was why the ASARI Dokubo had the temerity to come out in the public and be telling us that his father sold Igbos and that he's going to do it again. They will not go free. ASARI Dokubo will disappear very soon. Because he did not only challenge Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Have you ever heard Wazuke speaking? Wazuke is not more speaking because but Wazuke was in alliance with ASARI Dokubo.
Yes.
Simon Ekpa was in alliance with ASARI Dokubo. Then they recruited Nsima, that small ant that said that he came from
Mazi, please, I beg you, don't mention that name again here. Oh, you never see this program. Onye na offer kita anu na orusa yuranyu. Onye na offer kita orusa yuranyu.
No, I'm talking about this too. I'm talking about the stupidity of our people. I'm talking about the stupidity that was I did not mention that there's I'm talking about the stupidity of our politicians. They feel that they don't know what they don't know is bigger than them. So what I'm saying this morning is that it is our own people that allows ASARI Dokubo to insult us. But what I'm about to say, we are not going to let ASARI Dokubo continue this his madness. We are going to tell him that the madness in us is bigger than whatever he feels that he is. And we have to go after him. We are not going to wait for anybody to tell us, because ASARI Dokubo have killed a lot of our people. He has killed and he's continue killing and boasting about it. It is time for whether, as long as you are a Biafran, as long as you are an Igbo man or woman, you are in a Alaba market, you are in a Sokoto market, you are in a Umuahia market, you are in a Aba market, we have to go after this particular boy. We have to teach him a lesson so that Nigerians will learn. We are not going to allow us to go with all this nonsense.
Mazi,
that is my take this morning. Thank you.
Thank you, Mazi. And I have an opposite. Should I say, idea on this year's stake. We are not going to declare anything on ASARI DOKUBO live on this program. He is too small. If he listens to this program, he will raise his shoulder. They are talking about me. I am important. No, it's too small. But I tell him that if only 2 Igbo sons sneeze, he will lost. That is all. Let it not be like we are threatening him because he's a nobody. We face a nation, and the nation is shaking. How much more, Asari? Welcome to the program, I see the hot. You know where I'm coming from.
Hello?
Welcome to this program, I see the hot.
Hello?
You know where I'm calling from.
Okay, my brother, I'm calling from US too.
Go ahead.
So I'm not from New York.
Okay.
Actually, Igbo because here bro Kiswa Oyibo or whatever.
Mananda na gwoku bu ndị ijo ọ na-achọ ka anyị na ha so wokwu ke ka ha ga-esikọta ife ị na-ekwu.
Okay, I mean, we don't need all those crap.
We need it.
Because
hold on, bro. On this platform, you don't know how I roll it. I want every of my caller to follow the rules. If you are speaking Igbo and you are talking to a job person whom ASARI DOKUBO claimed to where he came from, how would they understand what you are saying? Because ASARI is trying to drag Igbos to have problem with Ijaw people, saying that his great-grandfathers were selling Igbos during slave trade. Then I am challenging him to show us any book where it's recorded. There's nothing like that. And his great-grandfather is talking about, they were from Uzuakoli. His own great-grandfather is from Uzuakoli. This Asari you are talking about now. So, Uzuakoli is Igbo. If you want to speak, he speak in a language that the people of Ijaw Kalabari will understand. I'm not disputing that you shouldn't speak Igbo, but please, I beg you, use English. Even if not broken, take broken speaker.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm sorry about that.
It's all right,
so what I want to say is, ASARI DOKUBO, I'm not a member of IPOB or whatever, or ESN, or whatever. I don't know what the ESN.
Excuse me, brother. Brother, hold on. ESN. Brother, hold on, brother. Where are you? Which state are you from?
I'm from Anambra State.
Good.
But I'm calling from US.
Good. If I want to address you, do you believe in Biafra?
Yes, no. Right now, I don't believe in Biafra. These people are playing.
Then get out of my wall. Right now, he doesn't believe in Biafra, and now he wants to come and speak on my platform, which is as in a hot Biafra television, and make a contribution. You see, I'm not a man that you can toil with his intelligence. You will call on the platform because he is mentioning Igbo. And this fight, mentioning Igbo, is targeted at destroying the restoration of a nation because you're in US. You are in New York. You are enjoying. You are in Houston, Texas. You are in any part of America. You are enjoying. So it doesn't concern you what we are passing through here. And you want me to give you my platform to come and make contribution because you want to use the word Igbo, not Biafra, which is the target of the person that is calling the name of the Igbos. I don't do that. I'm sorry. Welcome to the program. I see the hot. Your name and where you're calling from, please.
Mazi, good morning or good afternoon. I don't know your time.
Good afternoon to you.
Hello, Mazi.
Good afternoon to you.
Okay, Mazi, you are speaking with the Prophet Joseph from Guinea-Bissau.
Okay, Prophet Joseph, you're welcome to the program.
Okay, Mazi, God bless you, Mazi.
Thank you. Bless you too.
Mazi, it's a very unfortunate that our people have lost their senses
and the focus. That's why an idiot will just come out from nowhere, which a criminal that Nigerian government always sponsor, and they see Igbos as an elite land. Mazi, let me tell you something, Mazi. Mazi, I was formerly known as Joseph Cyprian. If you go to case, sorry to say this, I'm coming open to say this because some people don't know this. I happen to be one of the great Mazobians those days before the betrayer Owazike betrays us. I happen to be one of them that have that case those days in 2004. We stay in Ikoyi prison. The case happened on the 11th of September.
Don't forget you have 3 minutes, Mazi.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
So, unfortunately, our people have forget that our fathers fought for us. ASARI DOKUBO said that his grandfather sold our fathers. And he will do it again. And we Igbos, we are sleeping. Some people are saying sorts of a word. I'm coming to say it open. That I'm serving an altar. I know that our fathers, those days, who serve in altar because we are the tribe of a God, they have never tolerated this kind of thing. So ASARI DOKUBO have showed what he cannot bear and what he cannot swallow. And we Igbos that stand in the altar, we cannot accept that. Even others compromise, even other IPOBs compromise, even others accept it, we cannot accept it. ASARI DOKUBO have get to the end of his doom. His doom has come. I said it open on the air. Mazi, I said it. Mazi, inside me, I get annoyed for the first time, and the first time I had this message, I had it. I grew annoyed. I said, is it all about Igbos? Can we not live? They said that we are not Nigerians. Leave us and go. Let us go. You want to force us a marriage, force us a marriage, to be in a marriage that we cannot have peace. And leave us, let us go, let us become single. Amalgamation of 1914 created a problem to us. Our forefathers accepted the amalgamation. Now we said amalgamation of 1914 have expired. As Onyendu said at the beginning, we know that it's expired. It's a contract of 100 years and it's expired. So let them leave us alone. ASARI DOKUBO, let him prepare, let him come out. That dance together that you want to dance, you will understand that together is a dance of the spirit. Master, that is what I want to contribute.
Thank you.
Let ASARI DOKUBO know that we Igbos that stand in the altar of Yahweh.
Thank you.
We are ready for him.
Thank you very much, my brother.
Okay, sir.
The Igbo race is a great race. Ndi Igbo simply means Ndi Igbo, the Asian people. The Asian people, the warriors. Once we say Nzobu Enyimba Eni, anything that is on our way, we bring it down. ASARI DOKUBO is too small. Welcome to the program, I see the hot. Welcome to this program, I see the hot. Your name and where you're calling from?
My name is Uchenna. I'm calling from South Sudan.
I don't like the noise background. I don't like the noise on the background, please.
Are you hearing me now?
Yes, go ahead, please. You have 3 minutes to speak. Go ahead.
Okay, what I'm trying to say is that all this is now happening now is about DOKUBO. I could remember this video they are bringing out now is I think this video is the old video.
Yes.
But the Nigerian government, they bring it out so that we can fight together with our brothers. So there's the one thing I want you people to know. So I don't mind this thing they are calling people, what they are calling ASARI DOKUBO or what. They will try to use it and fight to let us be starting fighting each other. So let us forget about what they are doing. But we are promised, ASARI, that they will, very soon they will hear from us. But one thing I want to tell my people, let my people not be talking too much. This video they are bringing, I think is the last year they make this video. So now Nigeria government bring it out so that we start using it and fighting each other. You understand? So that's what I want to tell my people. So our people to be calm and leave this, don't mind about this man. So anything he's doing by himself. That's all I want to say. Thank you, my brother.
Thank you for your contribution. You make it very swift. It's not even up to 3 minutes and you made your point very, very clear. We are here and Chukwu Kabiama is our God. ASARI Dokubo is a nobody to cause conflict between the Igbos and the Ijaw people because we are one from origin, time immemorial. We are one. The Igbo people are known as Ndibo, the ancient people that have been existing thousands and millions of years. That is who we are. Let me tell you people, there is an artifact that was found in Okigwe. There is an artifact that proves that people have been existing in this place for over 10,000 years. In Okigwe. The spelling of Okigwe that people are seeing today, Okigwe, is different. It's Oka Igwe. Oka Igwe. And we have Oka. You go to Ibuku, you see Ibuku. In Ibuku, you will see artifact that is dated over 5,000 years. How old is Karabari? If I should check these two things, that is to tell you that his own father, great-grandfathers, they moved from Uzoakoli to Kalabari. I will still find out what happened, why they moved from their Igbo land, Kalabari, to Uzoakoli to Kalabari. I will find out. And today he's insulting their ancestors and thinking that he's working for the caliphate. He is too small. The video was done last year, yes. And everybody ignored it. Nobody talked about it, yes. But today, they have brought it out. So since we are beginning to talk about it, let's talk about it once and for all. But I tell ASARI that only one Igbo song will sneeze, he will lost. You carry AK-47. Highest you can have 2 magazines in it. Inside the magazine, you may have like 30 bullets. But catapults, only catapults. You are too small to insult the Igbo nation. And you are expecting people, maybe those that have something to do with our culture and tradition, to come and be responding to you, calling your own people names. I know that Kalabari people, Ijaw people, Ogoni people, they will be ashamed of you. An imbecilic human being like you. Imbecile, Kagemma. A man that his wife is beating in the house is coming out to talk against the Igbos. Munye tife. Nya, ona kuya duka duka. Munye asari, na kwa asari, duka duka. Kadina hunu. Maya can't much say and to modify the. He will be surprised. How am I saying this? How did I get to know this? You have the bitter. You think you eat the money that the enemy gave to you to insult your ancestors and go scot-free? What do you know? And today you're talking Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu should not be released. The law that you're talking about have already said that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu should be freed, that he have committed no crime. And you will see how he's going to walk out of DSS dungeon. Very, very soon, Nnamdi Kanu is coming out. What do you say about after? If you because I don't see how a man from Uzoakoli will come and be insulting people where his progenitors came from. That is even if the man that you are calling your father is your father indeed. Because sometimes you see some people that, I don't want to use a word that may sound insulting to your mother, but you should go and ask question. If your father is that man you are calling father, go back and check his history. He is not violent in nature. He is not the kind of, you doesn't possess the semblance of what your father is. You doesn't. Because he's a well-known man in Port Harcourt. I don't want to begin to praise your father or say things like that, but I just want you to know that you are the opposite of the man you call father. And that man have never, ever, ever, ever spoke against the Igbo race. He have never. And no Kalabari man have come to point finger in the nose of any Igbo man. And that lie that you said they used to sell Igbo, which Igbo do they used to sell? And why did their ancestors left Igbo land to Kalabari kingdom? Why? There is something you need to tell us. And you must tell us everything. So if you think that you are the only one who knows how to speak, who know how to say things the way you want it, you are a liar. Because on this platform, I see the hot. Now so I don't talk. You will be dying of envy and jealousy because of Nnamdi Kanu. We not send you. You can go and hug Transformer for all I care. You don't like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and you took 20 million from us. Not 2 million, 20 million. You collected 20 million from IPOB, and you were asking for 200 million. And later, you even set up the guys that came to visit you. You set them up. And at the end of the day, now you're beginning to insult everybody and think that the people of Ijo will listen to you, that people of Kalabari will listen to you and say, oh, Asari is fighting them, let us join. No Kalabari man or woman will join you to fight the Igbos. No single one of them. Kill the Igbos. Anywhere you see them, kill them. Do this. It's only you and those few boys that you give gun that you are working with time, which I know. But they're going to get better. In 1 million, cancer. Any water you drink, for the fact you are insulting your ancestors, it will turn to cancer for you. You get kidney infectious disease. As a riga, you will sleep, you don't get up. I'm not gonna go right time for paper. I don't talk. Look, go me. And on this note, I want to bring this program to an end. But before I do so, let me hail the greatest freedom fighter of all time, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I will hail Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I have to hail him. Udogu Kobu. Mazi is Udogu. There's no two ways about it. Mazi is Udogu. Out of your envy and jealousy, you have been doing a whole lot. And this particular program I'm doing today is meant for ASARI Dokubo, Medford, Good Head. That is the name. But I want to tell you that that good head that is there belonged to his father, not to him, because his head is not good. In the history of Kalabali, I have made research and contact to find out whom ASARI Dokubo's father was. ASARI Dokubo's father have never constituted any nuisance all through his life. Up to today, there is no record in the land of Kalabari that the man that begat the pig in the creek known as ASARI Dokubo have ever used any defamatory statement against any tribe or clan in Biafra land. And I use this song to open this program so that he will enjoy it. He will hear where his name was mentioned. I may not understand the language, but I know it is part of this movement, nation we are fighting for, which is Biafra. Now, if you are watching me for the first time, my name is Mazi Obaleze Chukwubi Kem Ago Biafran Kembo Nana Biafra. Ezenwife no wanine. Ezenwife means the king of light. Anywhere I go, if there's darkness, there must be light there, because I must illuminate that particular place that I've come to. That is how I'm going to illuminate your understanding, your sense of reasoning, your listenership this morning with this explosive program I want to do on ASARI DOKUBO, titled ASARI DOKUBO, Listen. Ndi Igbo, listen. On this platform, as it is hot, na so me at the talker. I am a man that fears nobody, but I respect everybody. When you talk of Kalabari as a kingdom of its own, they are peace-loving people. They are law-abiding people. Kalabari as a nation or as a people are not violence in nature. I am speaking based on findings, based on discovery, based on information that is accessible to everybody. Kalabari are not a people, they are not a violent people. The only Kalabari son that I have ever heard or seen spewing rubbish from his mouth is only but ASARI DOKUBO. His own father, whom he always bragged with, his name has never been a violent man. Biafrans, whatever I'm telling you on this platform, you can go and checkmate whatever I'm saying. His father was never a Muslim. This man came from a Christian family background called ASARI DOKUBO. Now I am going to dissect him in a way he will understand, because I've listened to so many people that talked about ASARI DOKUBO, but I think there is something that is missing somewhere that I want to fix. You know, when you are a child of a troublesome person or a troublemaker, when you pass, people will be pointing at you, say, look at him, that is the son of a troublemaker. When you are a child of a thief, if your father happened to be a criminal, when you pass, people will say, look at him or look at her, that is a child of a criminal. The father happened to be a thief or the mother happened to be a thief. When your father is a propagandist, they will know the children of that person as children of a propagandist. And whatever you say, people will begin to say that is how the father is, or that is how the mother is. The same thing applies to a child of a killer. When you pass, they say, if father used to kill, he's going to kill you. If he's a child of a thief, keep your things well. The father used to be a thief. He had passed the blood of stealing into him. But I am sorry to say this. Having done my proper investigation on the background of the man you call ASARI DOKUBO, the father was never found in all these things I made mention of. Even the grandfather and the great grandfather were not violent. They were not fools. They were not like money mongers, like the way ASARI DOKUBO can do anything to make money. I am not here to tell you the history of ASARI DOKUBO's background, but I'm here to connect something that has been disconnected. And in my own dialect, in my own language, our people say, Obro na nwe yiginne, mo yiginna, oge yanu binohia. After this program, I want you to connect all the dots and ask the man that called himself ASARI DOKUBO, since your father is not a thief, since your father is not a violent type, since your father, I'm talking to his direct father, since your father is not a sellout, since your father is not a troublemaking person, and the clan where your father comes from, known as Kalabari, is not a troublemaking clan, who are you? And who begat you? Where did you come from? Who gave birth to you? Who impregnated your mother? And how did you come to be the opposite of whom your father is? Share this program and tag ASARI Dokubo. You can tag him on ASARI Dokubo Foundation. You can tag him on, I forgot some of his platform, but once you mention ASARI Dokubo, you will see all his platform. Tag him. Let him come and listen. Because ASARI Dokubo, as a person, is the opposite of the clan I know as Kalabari. And ASARI Dokubo is not capable. ASARI Dokubo is not able. ASARI Dokubo did not have the capacity to drag the Ijo people and Kalabari people in extension, in particular, into a tribal conflict with the great Igbo nation, where I come from. I want you to listen and listen attentively. I want to repeat again that ASARI Dokubo do not have the capacity, do not have the moral ability